3, 4. We are now live. Welcome to the show. This is Thursday night chat with good old Max. Hey, Max.
Hello. Thanks for having me. Hello.
Max,
my premiere here.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, Max is DJ. We're going to be talking to him about all sorts of things tonight over the next hour. To all you people live, there's a few of you there, not many, and also we're going live on the radio all over the world.
Wow.
Don't get nervous. I'm
This
always
advice
coming
nervous. Too late. Yeah,
I'm always nervous. Anyway, let's get that off.
Feel it a little bit,
all right, so
the radio energy. The radio.
We start off with 3 simple questions, like where are you from, how old are you, and how did you get into DJing?
In this,
whatever order.
Okay.
Basically, a little bit about you.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
So, yeah. Hello. My name is Maex from Germany. It's probably easy to hear of my accent.
What's your real name, though?
The real name is Maximilian. So pretty.
That's a cool name.
Thank you. I'm gonna tell this to my mom. She will be happy to hear this.
Why shorten it? I reckon DJ Maximilian would be pretty cool. But anyway, that's your business.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah. 32.
You're so young.
Yeah.
And you're so far from home. And
young and wild.
Where was home? Sorry, where was it?
My hometown. Yeah. Bielefeld.
Bielefeld.
Yeah, near Cologne.
All right, that's in
close to the border to the Netherlands. Also, 2 hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
And tell us a little bit about your DJing. How did you get into DJing? And yeah, right from the beginning.
Yeah. My start with music comes with a trumpet, and I also played a little bit the posaune. I don't know the English word.
Is that a horn instrument?
It's like with a
trombone.
Trombone. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, so trumpet and trombone.
Okay.
But
classical horn instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you played in
pretty
orchestras.
101 easy. Yeah.
Orchestras
boring, old school.
or big bands.
No more orchestra. More with some drummers, but very, very old school German music.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Bands.
Bum.
German bands. Great
bands,
to have around on Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, what was the inspiration for that?
This would be Oktoberfest music.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Rewind. What was the inspiration? Why did you get into these horn instruments?
Good question. My father is a drummer.
Okay.
So yeah.
Drummer as in
a band, yeah, like top 40 band.
All right.
Like yeah.
Okay.
I'm not anymore, but he used to play at that time in the top 40 band and was a really professional musician and earned his money from that.
So why didn't you become a drummer?
Yeah. It was like it was clear I have to learn any instrument,
right? And
probably it would be too boring for me to do what my father did. So I decided, okay, or my mom suggested, like, why not trumpet? I said,
right. So you're a young lad when that.
Yeah, this started with when I was 12 or 13 or something.
So how long did that go on for?
4 years, and then I was became 16.
Right.
Crazy.
The hormones were starting to rock.
Right, and it's very hard to get girls with a trumpet, I can tell.
A lot of them like a big trumpet.
Yeah, nowadays it would be sexy, I guess, but at that time I decided, I'm not interested anymore. Yeah, and then I was thinking, okay, I want to do a little bit of modern music in a way. And then I decided to try out these DJ stuff and bought my first double CD deck and just started by my own, listening to music, recording music from radio on cassette and stuff, and
But that's electronic music, or is it some other kind of music?
I started more like with mixed music, pop music,
like tape, mixed tapes or something.
Yeah.
Just listening to your own stuff and sending it to your friends or something like that.
Just first for my own, and start to collecting music. And I did this for 1 year, 2 years, and I didn't know really what I have to do with a CD deck and stuff. And then I get to know an old friend of mine, and he took me and said, okay, let's go. I'm gonna show you what these DJing is really about. Like to really get the tracks together, get the right tempo, and prepare a really mixtape or a really DJ set.
Right.
And then I started to investing my weekends in some bedroom.
It's quite a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
It's not something that just comes out of thin air.
No.
So how long were you practicing before you actually went out and performed somewhere?
Yeah. I think with all the preparing time, 3 years maybe. And then my first gig was on a bowling alley. They did like these disco bowling, like from the US, with a live DJ and strike, so free shots for you, also with moderation. Like, hey, number 3, very good. Oh, come on, you get
with
a free
moderation.
Shot. Yeah.
I like a bit of moderation. So that's pretty cool. And you're pretty young at that point, 16 or something, 17, 18.
Yeah, the first gig was like 17 and a half.
Right. Okay.
Quite a little bit illegal. Because normally you should be allowed to be 18.
It was a licensed premises.
Yeah.
So what did you think then? What did you think? Did you think, geez, man, this is me?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I really know before that I love to stand in front of people and entertain people. And yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was good. Of course, pretty nervous also to take the first time the microphone. Like, hello, good evening. I was really like, oof.
But you'd already
it's getting better now a little bit, but yeah,
as I can see. But you'd already been doing the trumpet and being part of the band, so that's kind of performing too, right?
Yeah.
So it's not totally fresh. And what was the best thing about it that you thought like, oh, this is me, this is the future? Was it like
it started
sudden, with seeing your future before your eyes?
Not really. I mean, it was really fun, and I really love to entertain people and see that I can create some great time for the people playing the right music. This was really cool, and I loved it. And it was a hobby, then it was also a little job for me because I was able to work on the weekends.
Right. And what else were you doing at that point?
I went to school.
Oh, still at school.
Yeah.
Okay, but then did you go to college, university type further education, or did you
after school
go from work somewhere?
After school, I worked in a club also, but not just a bartender. I became an event manager with a German title. This took me 3 years working in a club.
So you liked the club life, the club lifestyle.
Yeah, and after these 3 years where I went really had to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday every week, and also when I don't had to work, I went with my boss to other parties to check out the scene and stuff. Great time. But after this, I decided I cannot do it for the rest of my life, and then I went to university in Austria and studied marketing.
Austria?
Why? Not Australia, Austria.
Why Austria?
Because I was a really bad student at that time, and when you want to go to university in Germany, you need specific grades, and
I
didn't
quite
get it.
there.
And I looked for options, and I found an option in Austria, and I was already open to leave my little city where I grown up.
Sure.
And then I said, okay, when I have to leave my city anyway, it doesn't matter if I go to Berlin, Munich, or to Austria. But okay, why not? Let's go.
Sure. And how was it?
Interesting.
Austria's a lot different to where you're from?
It is different. Yeah, they also have, I mean, we both speak German in a way.
German?
No, but it's very, very different. Different meanings from words, different words anyway. And
so it's a different cultural experience.
Absolutely, yeah. I needed like half a year to really get into it and understand what they want from me anytime. Yeah, it's a different language in a way.
So you're there for 3 years, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's quite formative, and those formative years as well. So
yeah, and there I started from scratch because I didn't know anyone, and also made it happen that I was able to work as a DJ a little bit there in a few little bars and stuff.
Well, that opens up doors for meeting people, making connections.
Yeah.
So later on, you went back to Germany.
Yeah,
and worked
in marketing manager in Hamburg.
All right.
For 2 years. This was pretty cool. Yeah.
In Hamburg, the big city.
Yeah.
And how was that?
City boy.
You're still DJing at that point?
Sort of. A little bit, but I focused more on the office job at that point for 2 years, and then I realized office job,
it's more
maybe
fun.
Later.
More fun in the clubs.
Let's go back to the club. Yeah. No, but then I decided with my DJ partner and best friend Point 85 that we wanted to do like a world trip. And the world trip ended here in Bali.
And how long's the world trip been so far? Or how long was it before you got to Bali? How long was that trip?
Not that long,
no,
to be honest.
You flew straight here.
Thailand, Malaysia, Bali.
Okay.
So we had 2 different stops. And then from Bali we went also for 3 weeks to the Philippines, and then we said, should we go back? Oh, why not? And then from that day,
it's been home.
Yeah.
And I keep on seeing your name. Your name's popping up all over the place over the last months, I guess. Here on the show, it often comes up when I'm doing the show with Muriel and stuff. Your name and was it 98? What's your buddy's name?
Point 85.
Point 85. And you're old school friends or something, is it?
And not from school, but same hometown. Yeah.
Okay. So you were DJing back then?
Yeah, and I taught him to become a DJ.
All right.
Yeah, my student.
So is there much to learn more? Once you've learned how to spin records and the time and everything else, is there much more you can learn about DJing, or is it once you learn, that's it?
No, I mean it's also I think in every business there are some rules which are the rules, full stop, and that will be in 10 years also.
Sure.
But especially nowadays with the new social media, what you have to do there and how you really get out your name, like you mentioned. And I mean, I really bought vinyl these days, where I really started to learn what is a BPM, how I can match tracks and stuff.
Now, you mean? Now or before?
No, back in the days.
Oh, so you started off on vinyl. You're still playing vinyl in the clubs?
No, not
It's kind of after that point, right?
Yeah, would be hard to start a world travel with my vinyl, right?
Well, when did you start? 10 years ago?
My DJ
your DJing career.
How
long ago was it?
15 already.
All right, okay. Well, there's already over by 2000, wasn't it? Really, the vinyls. So that social media stuff. What about? It seems to be such a big part of everything now. No?
Sadly, yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
But also the potential is enormous.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tool. It depends on how you use it. It's not like the social media. Everyone can use it in their way, how they think it's a good way to handle it or don't handle it.
And what do you think? If you don't handle it, if you're not involved in social media, you go nowhere?
It's way harder without.
There must be DJs around here that don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, when you reach a specific level, I think it's easier to say like, oh fuck it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's a part of the game, of course, and also especially it's a very, very good tool for advertisement when you now know how to do it.
Promoting yourself,
or
promoting
an
your
event. Yeah, and also the clubs. Yeah, expecting that in a way.
Because a lot of it now, the venues are expecting the performers to bring a crowd and all this.
Yeah.
They're not just paying you $100 or whatever it is just to show up and play some tunes. They want you to bring your crowd.
Sadly, this is mostly the first question. Like, you're a DJ. How many people can you bring? It's like,
or how many followers?
I'm a DJ, not a promoter, but that's also part of the game. Yeah.
Well, you look like some of the guys around town. You see them pop up all the time, like Shamui and Didi, and they're really good at it. But they really have a particular sound and a particular following.
Absolutely,
and people know them for many years, so I guess it's very simple.
The longer you do the job, the bigger your crowd is also.
And what sort of music do you play generally? Like, what do you like to play? What's your genre?
Hard to explain because I also love to mix it up a little bit. It's not just that specific genre. It's also a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And when I like a song, I'm taking it, no matter what the genre is. But of course, I need to tell something. So I would say it's like a mix between groovy, funky house, a little bit of new disco, also a little bit of jacking house. When we play at Shishi, for example, it's must be more pumping. So it's also become a lot of tech house and club house.
Well, that whole
more
tech house
bouncing a little bit.
It's a great term that kind of encapsulates just about every genre of house music there is. Tech house,
yeah,
like banging, especially down at Shishi, where they, they're infamous for banging.
Yeah,
the
sound system
from
is
the years
good.
From the years of Sky Garden and everything before that their roots come from. Which has been one of the main
most
banging electronic music place in the town. I'm not even sure what genre you call it, but it's definitely banging. We love you, Shishi. Alright.
Yeah, and I'm also super happy. We before this new Bali lockdown, we had a residency for the Saturday at Shishi in the house room.
Okay.
Yeah, and I really, really love it.
And how's that house room going? Getting busier? Or last week?
Especially they have their big nights. The Wednesday, the ladies' night is also pumping.
Absolutely.
Really
pumping full of drunk girls. Drink in moderation at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Know your limit.
Unless they're giving you free bottles. Then you can do anything you want.
Everything is open. Yeah.
Exactly.
So the Wednesday is good, and Friday and Saturday is also very good at Shishi. And I just had a meeting with them, and I know there's something new coming up after the lockdown.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not allowed to go into details, but
something fresh.
Be prepared for new stuff.
Well, hopefully there are. Hopefully, we've got a comment there from Johnny Bali, my boy. Bagus,
yeah. Makasih, yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so they're going to come back with something new and exciting, and hopefully the lockdown's going to finish. Next week. I don't think it's guaranteed.
No, they said 2 weeks, but the chance is very high that they extend it. Right? I heard rumors, but
well, apparently there's a lot of cases.
Hopefully,
and they keep on blaming. They keep on blaming nightlife for it, right? And I don't really get it because the majority of people going to nightlife. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. The majority of people going to nightlife don't live in families. It's not like being in a city or something. This is a tourist town. It still is, and there's a lot of people, tourists in Indonesia, Russians, and plenty of Russians around. They're not going home to these
love Russians.
older people, right? So. This whole thought of, it's all coming from nightlife, I don't really get the point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's, on the other hand side, a party is not helping to lower the cases, to be honest. I'm hoping that the lockdown
apparently it doesn't affect young people so much, right? Anyway, that's my point.
Yeah.
So, and I've never actually, touch wood, I'm sure there's a lot of people who have had experience of, very close experience of this and, perhaps lost loved ones, so you don't want to talk too much about it.
But we also here in Bali, we are not able to really be pissed about 2 weeks lockdown because when I'm talking to my friends in Germany, and I did a story like, okay, now I have a break of 2 weeks lockdown. They really like, shut the fuck up. We have a lockdown
you don't even know what lockdown is.
We have a lockdown here over 1 year now. We are not able to work. When I'm talking to my old DJ friends, can you imagine 1 year, no clubbing, no gym? You're not.
That's in Germany.
Yeah, you're not even really allowed to meet people to go for a coffee. Nothing. Really, nothing.
Still
There's
now.
no social activities allowed.
But Germany was doing okay at the beginning, wasn't it? They didn't
the beginning
have a
was
big problem.
The beginning was good, and then everyone okay,
that's done.
Yeah, it's done.
We've won.
ka-ching, yeah. And now the second wave hit them hard.
So all of Germany's locked down, or is it just parts?
No,
the whole thing, all the cities,
everything. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if
So
you're
greetings to
listening,
Germany.
yeah, if you're watching from Germany,
Will be
live
good.
the life, party with us tonight.
Live the life when it's possible.
Apparently, we had people, during. I remember, what's his name? Andy Tunes. He used to tune in every time we came on live just to get some sort of feel from Bali. So I'm sure there's people out there from Germany, even our fans on the radio as well. The big hello to Germany out there on the radio land.
Hallo.
Spreekst du Deutsch?
Spreche gute Deutsch.
Ah ja, ich spreche. Ich konnte Deutsch sprechen.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you told me you lived a few years in Germany.
I lived, quite a long time.
Yeah.
In my
Me too.
youth. Yeah, like you, in your youth.
Yeah.
But
23 years.
I should have learned how to DJ at that time as well. Then I could have been a superstar DJ.
Where was your hometown, by the way?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
From Perth, from Fremantle,
okay.
Australia. I'm an Australian boy.
Next to.
So talking about that pandemic, how did you survive during those months of no work? Is it, and we're back there again now, but going back last year, how was it for you?
I mean, I had some savings. This was good. They are gone now.
Yeah.
But also, I'm happy that I still have some opportunities to work in for social media or online marketing.
Okay.
So I have one or two clients still from Germany.
So you're like a bit of a nomad. What do they call it?
Yeah,
digital nomad.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that because I'm not the guy who's sitting every day in a coffee place and with a
Well, you are listening
sometimes.
To music.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but in a way, I am. Yeah.
So you're still working basically. So you didn't pick up any new talents or anything like that. Because a lot of people have discovered new talents during this pandemic period.
No, not really. No. I'm focusing on the talents I'm already on it, I guess. Also with the .85, we had a music release last month.
Okay.
On Ripe Peer Records, a Russian label, a sub-label for Mango Sounds.
That's perfect if you're in Brouwer.
Right.
Anyway, so what about best moments so far in your DJ life? Have you played big gigs?
I played big gigs, yeah. I also back in the days, I played some summers in Spain for German travel companies. There's like, for example,
whereabouts in Spain?
Lloret de Mar is the city called. It's near to Barcelona, and I worked there a couple of summers also as DJ. This was cool, and I had some crowds like 1,500. This was cool.
Wow!
And also a few years ago, I played some open air festivals. I think there was like 2,000, 3,000 people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I was also my hands shaking. It's like I was fucking nervous.
And what kind of music were you playing at those shows?
I mean, it was like hard to tell which year this was, but I think between 2005 and 2010.
Okay.
So these kind of house music back in that
days. Was it house? Were they into commercial house?
I'd say, yeah.
Banging shit.
Always banging. try to make the people dance. Right?
And what do you think about music snobbery? The music snobbery that goes on around town, like people that are hardcore techno, or they're
organic house people.
Yeah, or hip hop, or they hate this and they hate that.
Yeah, I mean this is everywhere and
everywhere,
always, right?
Same.
Yeah, also in Germany when you're really a full-on hip-hop dude, you're not allowed to like other genres,
right? For sure.
Yeah, I think
they won't let you in the club.
Yeah, right.
It can't be as bad as that.
A little bit these fighting between specific genres. Yeah, that's.
Have you tried hip hop? Have you played hip hop before?
Not really hip hop. I mean, I was playing also mixed music, like a little bit of charts, pop music, mashups. Yeah, a little bit R&B, but not really like the hip hop. But like Eminem stuff or Tiger. But more commercial stuff, which charts music.
Well, apparently people like it. You know, they fill up
Justin Timberlake
stadiums.
Bag
you know, they fill up Tomorrowland.
There's a fucking
shows
market.
with you know thousands of people. With this EDM, and there doesn't seem to be so much EDM around anymore.
No.
Is that true? I don't seem.
Yeah, I mean, for EDM, you really also need a big club, right, to make these experience with a light show and something is exploding somewhere anytime.
Yeah, it's a lot of gimmick.
With the EDM, you need the big show, right?
Well, I often wonder why they don't do it over at She-Sheet, to tell you the truth. It seems to be the perfect kind of spot for it.
Also with the light system, light stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They could do it. Anyway, but they're into house music and good on them. Let them live with that.
And also, you're asking for highlights. Of course, Bali is a full-on highlight. Yeah.
Well, you know what happens once you come here, you can never get away. You know, once it gets under your skin.
Yeah, I can feel it already. Yeah, I never planned it to stay here, and I'm now here for already almost 2 years.
No, really.
So, okay, yeah.
So that's
and I'm happy. So if you have the chance, come to Bali.
All right. And what's the best thing about Bali then?
I really love the beach clubs. I mean, most of them are closed right now, but this is really love it, and also the different kind of music. Also, when I get the feedback also from my friends in Germany, like that they really love to hear what kind of music I'm allowed or I'm able to play here. It's really more like house, and not what we just mentioned, EDM, commercial house. Everyone knows it, like
And in your
every week the same.
In your hometown, is there much of a house scene, or is it more the
hometown,
EDM stuff?
Really. In my hometown, it's also mashed up.
Or Hamburg. There must
Hamburg
be a bit of a scene.
Hamburg is more scene. Yeah.
And you were working in Hamburg, right?
But not really as a DJ.
Okay.
I love to go out on the Reeperbahn, the famous Reeperbahn, where also the prostitute stuff is going on.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah. If we want to go there, let's go there.
I heard about my friends, yeah.
Well, that's a bar spot or something?
Bars, clubs. Also the red light stuff.
Right. Well, that's probably the best stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you go there once, and you also can, like in Amsterdam, the red light district, there's one street where the girls, the ladies, the women, like, hey, come on. It's funny to go there and see it once, but then it's like, been there, done that. So,
we don't want to sound like we're a bunch of, chauvinists or something, but it is fun.
Yeah.
Love you girls. We love you girls.
Pussy.
Love all the girls all the time.
Yeah. You're wonderful.
And
you're wonderful.
And you'd like to have a good time too. I think women like to have a good time too. They're never really given credit that they actually enjoy it as well.
Right.
But they should be enjoying it more. That's just like we should be enjoying it more, whatever that is.
True.
So, speaking of things, what about your love life? How's your love life in Bali?
I repeat, pussy.
Now you're a famous DJ in Bali. How does that go? How does that work?
Not famous. DJ is enough. Yeah.
Well, you can promote yourself. Yeah. You promote yourself. So,
written on my cards, right? Yeah.
Well, it's written on your Facebook account. Anyway. So, how is it for you? You're just a fresh dude in town.
Yeah, fresh dude in town.
So, how's it been?
Yeah, I'm not going into detail, but Asian women are interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, more open, more crazy in a way. Also,
the Indonesian girls are quite fun. Yeah, and you can also have a laugh, and they understand what you're talking about. There's a lot of nations around Southeast Asia that you're speaking to. Nobody's got an idea what you're saying. At least they know what you're talking about here, and they can have a laugh.
That's true.
That's one of the things I've noticed in the region. Like if you go to Thailand, for example, the blah, blah, blah. But trying to get through the language is very difficult. That's one of the positives around this place. Are you in a relationship or something?
No.
All right.
I'm single.
Call him, but call me first.
Call him first, yeah.
Anyway. That's enough for the love.
You're single also?
Yes.
Okay. Engaged with your 2 lovely dogs here, I saw. Yeah. I met them. Yeah.
Yes, and my 2 lovely children. Anyway, they're out there. They're listening somewhere, I'm sure. probably at the window, at the door here. Okay, so the Bali music scene. Have you found it inspiring?
Yeah, very, very.
Has it had an effect on the music and everything you're playing, what you're tuned into?
Absolutely. I changed my whole music library when I arrived.
Right.
Yeah.
To something sexier, something cooler?
Sexier, more disco-y, more housey.
All right.
Before it was also like, I mean, yeah, in Germany, more like a little more commercial and
some
electronic.
of the DJs around town, have you had much to do with them and getting influences from them?
Yeah, in the beginning, I mean, it was more like I was standing on the dance floor and they was playing, and it's
Right.
also hard to really get into the scene.
Yeah.
It was hard. It took me half a year
Okay.
to really get started to get into it.
And
Now I can say, okay, I know a few. They know me when they see me on the streets, like, hey, Max. And
Okay.
then, so, but not.
Get-
Yeah, it was a
becoming part of the family.
part of the family. Yeah,
And
I'm really
that
happy.
must be tough
now,
because it's not that much work either. So everyone tries to keep
Yeah.
their little
Mhm.
thing to themselves,
That's
right?
Especially right now. Yeah, that's hard.
Absolutely.
But also, I was super flashed from these venues where you normally go for food, but also there's a crazy party going on. I remember the first Sunday at Da Maria. It was like, what's happening here? You said it's a restaurant, no? Well, yeah, but it's a fucking
happening?
party here.
Yeah, exactly.
And the people were also, everyone was looking so pretty. And it's like,
yeah.
what
It's
the
a
fuck? Yeah,
It's a
what's
special
going on
place,
here?
really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Similar to
And then also, yeah, these nice Bali, good feeling house music, I would call it. Like, amazing, yeah.
In that place, you mean?
In that place on the
Dunmurry,
Sunday, yeah.
With the
I don't know.
Andy Tunes and all that.
Yeah.
Penny and
Yeah.
whoever's playing
Also
down
on
there.
the Luigi's Monday, this was one of the first parties, and back in the day, I don't know if they are still playing the same music, but like 1 year ago, yeah, it was flashing and
Well,
really
even-
inspiring. Really
Even going further back when Double Six Club, you know, the infamous, famous Double Six Club down in Seminyak, and same thing when they first opened back in the 80s. It was a Italian restaurant, I'm not sure, a Thai restaurant, and there'd be tables, and they'd clear all the tables, and it'd
then,
become the biggest club in town, and eventually just kind of grew until you know. So the heritage
Since
is
when you
actually
were here,
there.
you said back in the 80s.
So, yeah.
Oh. So you're
first time I was
really
here-
disco stew then, right? From the 80s?
I was there right at the beginning.
Disco.
I'd hate to say how long ago that was, but it's now actually 41 years. The first time I came this week. So,
This week? Congratulations.
I'm now 41. Anyway.
Wow.
No, coming with that comes bad eyes, but all right. So these influences in music, like you had your father,
Yeah.
first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and was he a influence on you on playing music to you when you were growing up?
I wish he would push me a little bit more, but he was both of my parents were like, yeah, he can do whatever he wants, and if he don't want to, he don't have to. So,
Sure.
and it seems to be I was a fucking lazy kid. I really
Kicked
wish
you
that they
out
said,
of it.
okay, now let's or bring it a little bit more into my life.
Yeah.
I mean, my
Well, you're
mom
doing-
did it with a trumpet.
Okay.
But
that was more your mum's side of it.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I also had some lessons with my father with drumming, and I also really enjoying playing the congas stuff, more
Well,
like the percussion.
Well, that
percussion
comes in
thing.
handy at a sort of tribal party or something.
Yeah,
You know?
maybe. Yeah, you never know.
This Disco Africa or something.
Yeah.
So what about later when you're later in life, like when you first got into DJing? Who were you listening to?
I started more with trance music.
Like I did, yeah. Like
Yeah.
many did, I think.
Yeah. Also, the first things. Yeah, also the first album from Sven Fate or something like that. I remember this. Or back in the day, there was all these CD compilations with 20 tracks on it, and I put it in the player and listened it from track 1 to track 20.
Sure.
I started very early with the electronic music, but yeah.
So there was no standout kind of DJ producer that you aspired to.
Not really, no.
Okay.
No. I think back in these days, also these the end of the 90s trance music sounds a lot of everyone the same. A little.
Yeah, sure.
These 90s.
But, well, there's still...
Star Splash.
No, but it's very similar to...
Scooter. Of course, I'm from Germany, I have to say Scooter.
Well, trance music is very similar to classical music in many ways too. The violin, there's moments of crescendos and you know, which I think makes it more accessible to majority of people than, you know, techno.
Yeah,
which is just sort of banging, you know, banging into your forehead, whereas people, there's vocals and there's, you know, there's harmonies, and you know, the trance can engage people more. So expectations for the future, like, and the DJ lifestyle. Are you going to continue being a DJ for the rest of your life or something, or what's the plan?
I mean, there is an inner clock ticking also for DJs. I think at some point it's it's difficult to sell yourself still, right? I mean, now I also can say, hey, come party with me. I also still love party, dancing. And people say, yeah, I'm believing that this crazy dude is having fun.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
But it's
I
pretty hard as well. It's pretty, like, if you're on the late shift and you know you're starting at 3 o'clock in the morning or something like this. You know, it's pretty tough.
It's hard. Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm still 32. In the worst case, I still have 20 years left. But at some point, it's like,
yeah. But I guess it depends. You know, if it's still fun. You know. What else are you gonna do? Get back to the trumpet? I don't know.
Yeah, back to the trumpet, or to the online marketing thing, or also find another idea. I also thought about maybe to investing a little bit here in the villa market. But
like everyone else.
Yeah, I invested some of my savings, but then Corona also. I'm taking this investment. Yeah, thank you. See you. Bye bye. So this money is also gone, and I don't know if I'm still interested in that idea after these. What can go wrong? Everything.
It can be a great idea, but you know, eventually you have to, and you don't know yet. You're still only 32 years old, so the world is still your oyster.
Absolutely, I'm open, and let's see what kind of ideas I could pop up. So
Do you miss anything from Germany or from home? Like
some sausages sometimes would be nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not missing the sauerkraut. I can live without.
Well, you can make your own, right?
No.
I guess. You can try.
I could, but...
You can get on YouTube and figure it out.
That's true, yeah. But
No, they do eat very well in Germany, too.
Yeah.
And the wine and everything else going on.
Beer, of course,
Yeah. Well, the beer is actually getting better around here lately. There seems to be a couple of new brands coming on.
Have you tried the Kura beer from Bali? It's not bad, right?
That's good, yeah.
When it's fresh tap,
it's
good, yeah. I like it.
And there's another couple, I can't remember their name, but they're a bit more boutique-ish. Similar to the one here at
Black Sand? Black Sand, yeah.
But they don't sell it out. So, the lifestyle continues to improve in Bali.
There's
no doubt.
The prices also, sadly. The prices also going a little bit.
The price?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, is it any more expensive than Germany?
No, not yet.
But
if you're going to the normal Western restaurants, and if you want to really looking for high-end food, it's already on the same level.
Absolutely, yeah. Like $40 or something for a steak.
Yeah.
Which is comparable to, I don't know about Germany, but comparable to Australia at least. But, you know, many places around this region are very expensive too, and the world just keeps on getting worse. And it probably, you know, the pandemic helped, you know, control that a little bit.
To push it down a little bit.
It was definitely getting out of control, you know, before the pandemic arrived.
That's true, yeah.
So, you know, there are things that we can be thankful for from this pandemic period. So, the best club for you in Bali? What is it?
It's hard to tell. I mean, I'm really in love with the sound system at Shishi.
Yeah.
And also, sometimes it depends also on the crowd. Yeah. But I had so many nice nights already there on the Saturday at Shishi.
Right.
Super nice. Also, I was able to play at Finn's once 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This was also, super nice with the view. You see all the pools and the ocean and the people relaxing there. This was super impressive.
That was during the Christmas period?
No, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's like Christmas.
Oh, then it must be 1 week ago. It was this. It was this year. It was
okay.
This year. Yeah.
So, I walked past along the beach here one evening. It seemed to be pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was the night you were playing.
Maybe.
It's kind of crazy. Everything else is closed down. And you go past Finn's and it's everyone's going crazy up there.
That's true. Yeah. And last year they had a penthouse party there, also at the Finn's area. That we was able to play the warm-up session there. It was also super nice.
What was that? Penthouse party? Penthouse as in...
Penthouse, yeah. It's in the Finn's VIP area.
Okay.
And they changed a big house into a party, 2-floor.
Oh, right. Didn't even know about it.
It was cool. Yeah.
How about that? I'm so out of the loop nowadays.
I heard maybe there will be another party. Maybe this month.
Are they Russian?
And if so,
are they Russian kind of parties or the Russian kind of parties?
Would it be? Would it be a pro or a contra for you?
I don't worry either way.
Okay, no, but it's not really based on a national.
So who's Penthouse?
Penthouse, yeah.
As in
Finn's Penthouse.
All right. Okay. So it's put on by Finn's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware the VIP club was open.
Yeah,
that space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think not the complete area because it's also very, very big.
Oh, that's the house. That old villa, right? The white villa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right?
that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The old Gajah Putti, I think they call it.
Maybe.
There you go. There we are.
So these were some highlights. Yeah.
So what about when you're not DJing? What do you do? What are you up to? Well, besides work.
Yeah, hobbies, going lovely surfing. Interviews.
Right.
Not surfing. No, I'm too lazy. Maybe. Yeah, I love to go to the gym or go out for a walk at the beach or running and stuff.
Right.
Meeting friends. Love drinking coffee.
So you keep pretty fit.
I try to. Yeah.
What about late nights?
Thank you. Yes. I lost some weight. Yeah. Thank you.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Why not? Why not?
Get it out, lad. Nightlife? Do you go out like partying hard?
Not party hard. Right now, I'm trying to stay sober.
Well, it's pretty easy right now, isn't it?
Easier than normal. Yeah. That's true. No, I mean it's also part of the job to go out and meeting people, meeting the scene, shaking hands and stuff.
You were doing something down the vault there for a while.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Is that still going on?
Not right now. No.
Is Vault still going on?
I think they are still going on. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You sent me in a set, right, at some point. I remember after you were in the Beat magazine Monday thing.
Yeah. I also did a Music Monday.
You sent a set, right?
I sent also a set. Yeah. And you never replied to me.
Oh. Sorry. Where did you send it? Was it in Facebook or
I think
Instagram,
on Instagram, and also I sent it to Johnny, I think. But yeah.
I'm just going to try and fish it up while you tell us a story about how wonderful your weekend was.
Your weekend was. No, you ask if I'm going out, and of course, I'm going out also to meet the scene, and also I'm enjoying going out and talk to people or just enjoy some music. For example, last Saturday I was at Savaya.
Okay. Oh,
it was also super
that
cool.
was pretty big, wasn't it?
Yeah. This Saturday also with the Martinez brothers.
Is that going to go ahead?
Yeah.
Because there was a bit of flack from last...
the red flag or what?
No, flack like people talking a lot about how all these bullets are having a good time again down last Saturday.
Yeah.
And right when we're about to go into lockdown, everyone's partying like mad and posting stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even find that because it's on my phone. And now that I heard they're having this thing again this week and on the Saturday, which is the Martinez Brothers Saturday, get onto it. But it only goes until 8 p.m. So it's a day party, right?
Yeah. It started from 1, I think.
And how was it last week? Like, it looked like it was pretty rammed, full.
It was full, yeah.
That's pretty
but
good.
I still felt secure.
Yeah. You had your mask on. You were keeping a distance.
Yes.
Washing your hands.
Every 5 minutes.
In vodka.
Yeah.
Something like that. I wish I could find
it was also a good thing to smuggle some alcohol inside, right? No, it's just hand sanitizer. And then when you're in... No?
What can they say? That's a good idea.
Right?
You didn't hear it here. Where the hell am I going to find that? Find your thing on the phone. Send it to me now. And I'll download it while we're doing it. And then we're going to play it when we go out.
Cool. Okay.
Just bear with us, everybody out there in Radio Land.
I hope I can find it now.
Well, you must have it on SoundCloud, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But I think it's on private because when I send you something, you are the first one who are able to listen to it. Of course, it was just a mixtape for you.
Oh God! There I am, just being so blasé about it. But you can.
So yeah, I found it here.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Send it to.
Where should I send it?
Well, I'm not sure. Where can you send it?
Wherever you want.
Email. Does that work? Well, nobody uses it. But you have a WhatsApp.
Can you send it to my MySpace page? But I can do it.
It's funny what happened to email over the last year.
Yeah.
It just went zero.
No, I'm using emails a lot, but just business wise.
Yeah, I know. And they take
business-wise,
and they get lost, and they get.
Yeah. But also, my mom is now on WhatsApp, so
I don't think I've.
Do you have WhatsApp?
I don't think I've got your WhatsApp. Is that
no.
Right?
Okay.
Shit, we're so unconnected.
Oh yeah.
But about Instagram, if I pull up Instagram here, what happens?
Instagram.
I was going to talk about New Year's Eve. What did you do on New Year's Eve? Was it big?
This was very sad.
Yeah.
We used to.
You went out
for dinner. Yeah.
Okay.
We also used to play at Shishi.
Right.
But then they had to cancel.
Okay. Was it open? Was it still open that night?
Just the restaurant part.
Okay. But no DJs.
No, my dude played downstairs, but just really background.
The bistro. Right?
Yeah.
Because you're down there as well sometimes too, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's that go? Because I saw they opened it up like a bit more of a dance floor. Sometimes.
Yeah, they plan it as a dance floor also, but they didn't really work out for now. But let's see. Let's see. But for now, the club is also it's way better equipped with all this stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's fun, yeah. And they also did you ever had the food there in the restaurant?
I have, yeah, right at the beginning.
Good.
Yeah,
very, very delicious.
And they have a really good deal too, don't they? Like some 200,000 all you can eat kind of thing, or whatever it is.
Dumpling or sushi or something like that.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they? It makes me wonder how they actually make any money at all.
Yeah.
Same as Forge, good old Forge down the road.
Crazy deals, huh?
Partners.
Yeah.
Partners of Shishi. I often talk about their amazing oysters on Saturday. That's pretty good stuff. And you're producing it?
Yes, together with my homie.
Right.
Yeah. Producing. A new song will also coming out soon. And we're also doing a collaboration with Josh Davids right now.
All right.
Good friend of us.
Oh, he was featured in last Monday's Music in the Beat as well.
You see,
I believe.
Good people here. Good people.
People. We're right in the heart of things. I don't know whether too many people are aware of that. Nowadays, that social media controls everything.
Yeah.
Well, Silicon Valley now controls everything.
That's true.
Yeah. Even seems to control Mr. Trump as well nowadays. Anyway. All right. So that does bring us to the end of the show. We're going to be playing your set for the next hour. And
Nice.
What's the set about? What is this? Tell me all about it.
Tell me all about it. It's a funky, cool, groovy house set mixed by Point85 and myself, DJ Maex. Live
Did you hear that radio voice?
From Bali.
And this is what you'd normally play in a beach club or something?
This is cool, easy sound for beach club.
All right. Well, thanks for joining the show, Max.
Thanks for having me.
It was
Anytime
a pleasure
again.
having you. I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. Dankeschön.
Yeah, bitte, bitte.
Very good. Yeah.
And what about in the next couple of, when this lockdown finishes, where can people catch Max?
Catch Max. I hope again at Shishi, but nobody can do any bookings right now. We also will coming up.
Unless you're playing at Sash, what do they call it? Sashaya. Omnia.
Savaya. Yeah. You mix it up with Ushuaia, but this is in Ibiza.
Okay. I'm so cultured.
Probably we're also coming up with a new thing at Red Ruby.
Okay.
On a weekday, but nothing is fixed now, so
be prepared. It seems to be like an opportune moment to do things a bit earlier, right? Like sunset shows.
Yeah.
Are there many going on around town at the moment? You know,
I think everyone is also a little bit scared. What is allowed, what not, and still the rumors. Some people think you have to be at home at 9 p.m. I think that's not true, but
no. It's not really a lockdown.
Not really, no.
I think, and even this whole thing about the restaurants closing at 9 o'clock. I haven't.
But
actually,
delivery service 24 hours. Or something.
I haven't read that anywhere.
Example, right?
I haven't read it anywhere. So I think it's just hyperbole.
Yeah.
Anyway, so enjoy your evening, wherever you may be on this Thursday night in Bali or Thursday in Germany.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Cool.